Hey there! So it's been like a few days, maybe a week or so, since my last update. That's mostly because it's been rainy and I've had to work. But I have managed to put a little bit of time in. I just haven't really had time to film it, just because it takes so long. This is what I'm looking at here. I got all the holes filled, put the new plywood, which was not marine grade, but it was external grade plywood in there. I figure, I don't know, how many years does this boat really have left in it? You know, it might have quite a few, who knows? And maybe this will last for quite a while. I did put a lot of glass in there. As you can see from the white spots, I don't know how well I did getting all the air out of it, and I'm not sure how much it matters. Anyway, I did what I could, and you know, this boat's a project, so maybe it's not the best, but you know, it's also probably not the worst. It's not as bad as it was before, that's for sure. There was a big crack running through the side of the deck. So that's that one. This one over here is getting pretty close. Filled in a big hole there. Now I just have these ridges that I have to like take a belt sander to this, make this nice and flat, and then I'll put some fairing compound on it. And that one will be ready for priming, I think. Also got this one pretty much ready to knock down and put fairing compound on. Put plywood back in there. Yeah, so today I'm gonna take the belt sander and sand all this stuff as flat as I can get it, and then I'll be ready for fairing compound. So in spite of it being a late start and kind of a cold day, I actually got quite a bit done. Sanded all this down so it's flush, pretty flush. Put on the structural repair putty, and we're gonna let that sit for probably a couple days. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So that one looks pretty good. That's one side. Here's the other side. Same deal. Pretty flush. Not looking too bad. Did not get a chance to do the front one. I bought this new belt sander and I was starting to sand and then the battery died. So that will have to wait. But I think this one's gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna leak or anything, so we'll get that when I come back. Let's see what Jenn's up to here. She seems to be scraping all the old varnish off the companionway. Hi, Jenn.
Hi.
Looking good. That looks great. And she did all the other bright work on the boat. Well, she prepared it. I scraped one day. But she did a great job. Very tedious, and for that, I thank you immensely.
You're very welcome.
There's Jenn. Hi, Jen. What you doing up there?
I am scraping the wood
Why?
because we're going to restate it so that it's all solid and beautiful. And
Not because I'm making you?
it's fun.
I'm not making you?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Good afternoon. I am playing hooky from work again, down here with Ladybug, and got a surprise appearance by Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
I had the camera oriented the wrong way before. She's already done this once before, and she's like, "You're an idiot." All right. Thank you for your work.
You're very welcome.
So she's up there doing that, and I'm going through the boat and looking at all the through holes and making sure I know where they are, first of all, and that they open. So I had this cluster under here. This one here goes to the galley sink. The one right here is my speed transducer. And these two, I do not know what those things are. They have these kind of space age looking grills on them. So I don't know, there's another one down here. Don't quite know what those are. Looking for more. Here's one here. This is the head sink. Down here is the depth transducer, 2 feet above my keel. So I always have to subtract 2 feet from whatever I see there. And then these are related to the head. Yeah, I don't know which one is which, but one of them sucks water in, and this one, I believe, is the one that expels the black water. And this one always has to be closed. However, on the inside, this valve is like held open by a hose that's in the way. And that's not good. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3 on this side. This one here is for the raw water exhaust for the diesel. These are just cockpit drains, as is this one, I believe. Or maybe these are vents. I think these are vents for the propane locker. So 1, 2, 3 in front. And then we have one in back, that's 4. And we have 5 and 6 right there. All right, so here we are underneath. And so what's kind of weird is that there's a through hole right here that I did not see on the other side, or maybe I did. Maybe these are all of them. Okay, so there's the galley sink. There's one of those space age grills. I think this used to be for, that's probably what has the grill on it. It's for the saltwater intake for the saltwater pump for the galley sink. This one is the speed transducer. And the one under here lets in, that is filthy down there. This one lets in the raw water for the engine cooling. So those are the 4 on the side. Let's go up to the front here. There's the through hole for the head sink. And I don't know about all this, I guess it's bronze, but this patina over the top of it is probably not good. I'll have to consult the internet on that. But I would sure hate to have to replace these through holes. I might have to. Several of them are like this. And the one in the galley, I can't even turn. Yeah, the through hole in the galley has this type of lever on it. It looks pretty bad anyway. Plus there's only one hose clamp on it. Yeah, I need to do a little work. Stepping up to the V-berth, we have our depth transducer there. We have the raw water intake for the head, and then we also have the black water output. I'm probably not saying that right, but you know what I mean, from the holding tank and the macerator. So that's the 3 here, and I know where all my through holes are now. Good afternoon. All right, so this is my last day on the boat, probably of this year, and I'm just putting the finishing touches on it. Winterized the engine, And I'm also gonna put up a tarp. I'm not gonna shrink wrap it like all these guys. That just costs too much money. But I set up this sort of a line going across the entire boat, and I'll drape the tarp over and tie it underneath. And that should work pretty well. It's not much really to damage anyway. The deck needs to be sanded and painted anyway, so not really all that worried. All right, there she is. The world's worst tarp tie down ever. I'll tell you what, this tarp I bought is super cheap too. But whatevs. Either works or it doesn't. All right, see you in the spring, Ladybug. Peace out.